So there is widespread misunderstanding in the Muslim world that reciting or hearing long passages of the Quran brings you closer to Allah, even if you don't understand what you are reciting. I have read some ulama who say that you get more blessings if you don't understand. So you should know that there is no teaching in the Quran or Hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to support this belief. And because of this false belief, many people play recordings of the Quran as background while they are driving or cooking or doing any other thing around the house. So there is this belief that recitation is blessed sound that brings barakah into your life. And one practice which is very common in many parts of the Muslim world is that when someone dies, the family and friends gather for Khatmul Quran, rapidly going through a reading of the whole Quran, everyone reading like a parrot with no attention to what they are reading. Also, like in Salat or Namaz, people recite surahs they don't understand. When people become more religious, they do many rakat in their prayer and recite long surahs without having any idea of what they are reciting. So it is important for you to know that engaging in mindless activity for a long time causes damage to your psyche by creating confusion, frustration, and boredom. These are negative emotions that adversely affect your behavior. So I have found that many people are frustrated because their prayers are not answered even after many years of this kind of worship or ibadah, as they thought they were promised. Their life is getting worse instead of getting better. So they become angry or depressed, and you find that they easily get into quarrels. We should know that hearing and speaking what you don't understand and you do it for a long time internalizes confusion and it results in irrational behavior. And this is seen in many people who exaggerate everything when they are talking, or suffer from paranoia, or easily fall for conspiracy theories that everybody is against them or against Muslim people. Reading or hearing passages you don't understand for a long time also internalizes boredom, which is a damaging emotion. It leads to listlessness, loss of ambition, and eventually leads to depression. And the greatest loss is that people trapped in such false beliefs are not able to see that there is enlightenment and liberation in the Quran, which can be obtained by thinking about its meaning. And this is pointed out in Surah 47, Ayah 24, where it says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ أَمْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا, which means, do they not earnestly seek to understand the Quran, or are their hearts locked up by them? Notice that in this ayah, the Arabic word tadabbur is used, which means to think and understand deeply. If you read or recite without thinking, the door of your mind eventually becomes closed and you suffer the adverse effects that I discussed before.